I just picked up this mower. I saw it sitting across the road from me about 2 doors down, I'd say about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I must be just letting it warm up in the sun, and then I saw it there about half an hour later, so I thought he might be throwing it out, so I went over and asked him, and he was throwing it out. It's got quite a rusted cutting like deck, and the handlebars are loose, and I held them with wire and cable ties, but he said the engine's in pretty good condition, so let's see if there's any fuel in it. There's fuel in it, so let's see if I can get it to run. Just get it off the grass. Lines. Probably just needs a bit of it. It's probably not going to go, but what I'll do is I'll just take the engine off, and it's got a good blades on it, I think I checked. Oh, they're decent blades. So I'll just take the engine off, take the wheels, see what condition the wheels are in. Some of them are a bit fucked. Take the engine off, scrap the deck, the part that's rusted, and keep the engine in one piece until I need another engine. Often you find these thrown out, the bases, so I'll probably just be able to put on another base when I find one. Of that mower I picked up from across the road, that's all that's left of it. I've taken everything off the base. You can see it was so rusted in one part that it actually just broke. So they're all the parts that control like the height. So you see they're the axles, they're the things off the handlebars, and I'm actually going to put the handlebars from this one, because they were in pretty decent condition, onto this mower over here, because these are quite rusty, and it'll make it better for sewing. So yeah, luckily I didn't break it. I was about to break it, just bend it because I was bored, but I didn't, so I'm happy I didn't. But this can get chucked out now, and I got all these spare parts. These parts here often don't break, but if they do break, if you get a mower that's broken, you'd never find them. You probably wouldn't be able to buy them, or if you could buy them, they'd be pretty expensive. But yeah, just got to keep a little bit. And I got the wheels off it. They're not in great condition. Yeah, that's the outside of one. And I got the mower engine. There's a few more things on eBay. I'm looking at 4 more mowers on eBay, which are pretty local to me. And if I've sent the guy a question asking, do they have rust on the decks? I don't know what you call the things. I know Americans call the cutting decks on tractors as the big pieces with the blades, but for me that's cutting deck or base, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully I'll get them, and if they don't have rust on the deck's bases, I'll just be able to plant that engine, give it a clean and sell it. I sold that grey 4-stroke over there, this Victor here. I sold that for $100. Got $100 for that one, so that's not bad. I should be getting the $100 for it today or tomorrow. So now I'm just gonna put the new handlebars on this one to make it look better for selling. Okay, I just put it on. Everything just bolted straight on. There was no need to adjust parts or anything, but that looks a whole lot better having these black handlebars. Even though they've got a bit of, damage, that's just general wear and tear with a lawnmower, But that looks a lot better than the old rusty ones. So now I'll just give it a quick blowout with the air just to clean all the stuff off the base, and I'll put this one on eBay. For this maybe $80, I hope. I normally start mine at $50 unless it's a really good mower. That other one, that grey one, I started at $50 and it went up to $100. So I might start this at $50 and see how I go. I got $102 for that green Victor Mustang, that really old one, so hopefully I should get a bit for this. Now that I've got these off the engine, I'm going to clean them up with some steel wool and paint, and paint them flat black, and then I can use them on another engine if I have the same problem. I didn't win the mowers on eBay, but that's alright. So I've just given these handlebars one coat, so I'll turn them over and give them another coat and then put them away in storage. I went to the scrap metal shop and picked up these two mowers. Both of them have catchers that work. This one here came with a catcher. They're pretty much the same engine. Well, they are the same engine. This one should go. It's quite good. I'll have to make a little modification to that. Just sort of pull that in with the pop rivet or something. With the pop rivet and some metal on it. It had a modification along that, but that's okay. And this one here's had a few more modifications. It's had that redone, and it's had the 2 kill wires coming out of the carburetor put up to here, so it's like a button. But I've got all the spare parts in here, and I'm thinking I'll just transplant that engine onto one of them, because all the bolt patterns are the same. And also I remember I've got all these spare parts for Victor's, so I'll have no trouble getting both of them up and running and selling them. I got them for $10 each, which is probably a little bit expensive considering they do have those problems. I should have asked him both of them for 15 or something, because they do have those problems, but what are you going to do? That 2-stroke there is the one that had the broken pull start. That's the one I got with the first set I got from the scrap shop. That's for sale tonight. The auction ends tonight on eBay, and so I'll tell you how much it sells for. I took the cover off this engine here. That's the white cover. I still haven't taken the cover off that one. And this one's not really worth fixing because the person has taken the 2 little straight solid bits off the end of the kill wires, so it means I can't put them back into the carburetor, and that's been twisted together, so this isn't really worth much. I'll keep it because it still has a decent pull cord on it, and it's still got a decent like that thing, so I'll keep it as one piece. But as for using it on the engine, it's a bit useless. So I'm going to be putting this engine here. This is the one I found across the street onto that onto the white base over there, and I'll clean this one up. This one looks to be in pretty good condition, looks to be able to be fixed, so I'll use this one.